my gosh. Hello, guys. I'm just kidding. What else? What's up? What's up, Facebook gang? You already know. That's your girl, Spiritual Meek. You already know, aka Shamika Black Love. And y'all already know I'm coming here with another banger. I had one video up. I had to take that one down just to make sure I wasn't having no technical problems. So bear with me. And if I have technical problems now, just let me know. Just comment down in the comment. So yeah, as you can tell by the title, Hot Girl Summer Gone Wrong. And I'm just finna go ahead and share with y'all because this is a little tea I can get her. Yeah, feel me. Okay, let's get into it. 16, 15, maybe hot in the ass. I don't know what you call it. But I was a very shy girl, so it didn't matter. I was a good girl. So yeah, but anyway, like every summer we always used to come to LaGrange because we live in another location. So once we got in LaGrange, that was kind of like the hot girl summer, you feel me? Yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah, so this was the year when I just broke up with my ex-boyfriend who I was with 4 years, long distance, of course. I was still a virgin, of course, and, you know, I was just kind of like a shy kid. I was just like to myself, like, I didn't bother nobody, none. But anyway, so, okay, I always visit my auntie house. My mama, she always leave us there the whole entire summer. Boom, cool. And I was on the porch. Like my auntie had like a high porch, right? And I was so depressed. And I was like, to the point, I was like, you know, I don't want to deal with nobody today. Forget love. Fuck, you know, I was all on that Rihanna. You take me to rehab or some shit like that. So, okay, anyway. And I seen this, like, light-skinned guy, like, next door. So I'm like, somebody watching me. I'm putting on my good face, you know what I mean? You know? Anyway. Yeah. So, he was like, hey. And I hate that. I hate when anybody approach me with, hey. I'm like, that shit get on my nerves. So I'm just sitting there, like, minding my own business. I'm like, He like, hey, what's your name? I was like, Shamika? It wasn't a stud, bitch. Shut up. But yeah, so I was like, Shamika, he was like, my name D. I was like, okay. He said, then my cousin right here, E. I was like, hey, E. And like, it was up. You know, they were kind of like Soulja Boy and A-Real. That's what we called them. And my sister, she just happened to come out on the side of the house. And he was like, oh, who it is? And, you know, I'm like, that my sister, you know. Her hot ass. Like booze all the way up. She had a butt. I did it. So I'm just letting y'all know. I ain't have nothing but a tank top and some blue jeans. No booty. Anyway, so he was like, hey, you know, y'all want to go to the party? You know, like they were telling us about a party and it was going to be like a couple days later. And we was like, yeah. Yeah, we never went to a party. So we was kind of like skeptical about the whole thing. And so it was like, yeah. And we know damn well our mother wasn't going to let us go through that. Even though she wasn't there. But, you know how we do. So, yeah. And then, so we were like, yeah, let's just chill tomorrow. You know, we got some stuff to do. You know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He like, yeah, let's see y'all tomorrow. And we were like, okay. So, you know, bitch, I ain't going to lie. My depression mode was off the meter. Gone. Already. And me and my sister, we get hyped up. We like, hey, we got these two niggas, you know what I mean? Anyway. Next day come on, you know, a bitch had to get pretty, you know, had to wear a little tight jean, the one that, you know, I'm going to give you a yeast infection, but at the same time, no, that didn't happen. And I had to wear my little cute white, you know, shirt that shows a little cleavage. And then, so, we meet them up, or whatever the case is. Apparently, they know the neighbors, so we was cool with the whole neighborhood or whatever. And, you know, so we just started, like, talking and vibing. And, you know, I didn't really learn that much about him because I think he was a little arrogant because every time we would walk across a fucking mirror or anything that showed a reflection of him, he would always look at it and brush his hair. He'd be like this. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? But, you know, I'm trying to be cute. I ain't really want to be weird or nothing like that. I just never seen nobody do that. So, okay, we get to chilling. And then he said, hey, you said you was in track, right? I said, yeah. He's like, I don't believe that. I said, I do run track. So me and my sister were like, we'll race. They're like, okay. We're going to see how fast y'all is. And then we all started racing. And remind y'all, like, I'm just really trying to show out like on the bed. And then the crazy thing about it, once we got done playing racing and whatnot, it was a roach in my head. And it was dead. It wasn't alive. It was like a little, I think it came from a spider web. And cause he pointed out, he was like, hey, what's in your head? I was like, what? He like, you got I don't know what the fuck. That's a roach? I was like, oh, snap. Oh, whew. So me and my sister just looked at each other, whatever. I was like, oh my God. We got to play this shit out cool. He was like, hey, yeah, but y'all still going to that party? I was like, yeah. He said, but who in the house? I said, my auntie gone now. She don't want nobody to be in the house. He was like, oh, cool. It's cool. And I was like, yeah. What that's supposed to mean? He like, oh, nah. So me and my sister, we were like, we finna go in the house because we want to kind of get prepped up. Like, I didn't want to look more embarrassing than I did already with the little roach in my head. And then so we go in the house. How about these little fuckers came in the house and we was like, what y'all doing in here? He was like, shh. I was like, oh my God, no. And then the crazy thing about it, my guy, he ended up playing with me. He always tickle me everywhere and whatnot. And I'm like, stop. And he was like, come on, come here. And then he like, I bet I could pick you up. I'm like, no, you can't pick me up. And then he picked me up. Whew. I'm like, okay, we gotta go because my auntie's gonna be at the house soon. He was like, all right, cool. So it's almost nighttime, and my auntie, she actually pulled up like 2 minutes after we got out the house. So like, thank God. And she was like, hey, y'all. She was just looking at them. They were looking at her like, oh, shit. This your grandma? I said, no, this my auntie. Oh. You know they used to get confused with auntie and grandma? Okay, yeah. Yeah. She was like, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? And they were like, we doing all right. So it was awkward. Okay, speed it up a little bit. Nighttime comes, the party is almost near. I think it's like the next day, I believe. And he was just doing something on his phone. My dude, I was like, who you texting? Oh, he like, oh, nobody known but my cousin. You know how it is. I was like, okay. So, I'm looking right at his phone, right? And he texting a girl and it say big booty something. I was like, who is Big Booty? He like, babe, you tripping. I was like, he said, oh, no, they ain't that but a friend. You know how they is. I like, He like, man, come on now. You know you my baby, my only one. I hate when guys do that shit. Nigga, I don't even know you for real. Anyway. And so I peeked at his phone. I didn't go through it. I just glanced a little bit. Just a little bit. So anyway, so I was a little upset about it. And I was like, he was trying to kiss on me. And we just kissing. So I remind you, I never kissed no one. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going with the flow. So I think I did. I don't know. Okay. He brought me the second partner. Okay, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, he ended up kissing me and whatnot. We were playing, and then I think he trying to go a little too far. And I'm like, no, he was like, you're what? I'm a virgin. You a little virgin. I'm like, okay. He like, nah, baby, we can wait. We can take our time. You know, we ain't gotta do nothing. I was like, yeah, we sure not gonna do nothing outside in the dark. No, that's not gonna happen. So anyway, the next day come on and we're just talking all look fast tail hoochie mama. No, but I wouldn't. That wasn't my plan. That wasn't my intention. So the next day come up. Now this is the party day. Me and my sister get at oh, what we gonna wear? What we gonna wear? I said, girl, I want some, make sure my butt look big, cause I ain't had no butt. You swear hot girl summer. I told you went wrong. It was a hot girl mess. You right. So all right, okay. We getting prepped up for the party. I'm making sure my hair look good and whatnot. And then, okay, they got to get everything ready. It's a little old gym that's not that far from us. We didn't know what they were talking about. We was like, that's the boxing ring in LaGrange. They're like, yeah. Everybody going to be there tonight. Show up, show out, dress nice, and, whatever. Okay, so while they was doing, they prepared the whole party. We was already waiting. And then once it hit, I think 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, they came back and got us. Now, we already asked my auntie. She said it was okay. We didn't ask my mama because she would have said no. She wasn't even there anyway. We had to call her. So, anyway, they came by. They looking all... I think they looked at like... I don't know how they dressed. They had a long T-shirt with the blue jean. Back in the day. Yeah, the A-Rail Soldier Boy kind of thing. But they was smelling good. Okay, y'all. It's a little pathway that gets right there to towards the party. It's a little small building. Soon we come right out the dark area. We see two girls in the front. Okay. So they staring at us, and then soon they get a glance at them. Like we all were holding hands. We was like this, nigga almost down there choked me. He couldn't get off me. And so I was like, soon they saw the girls, oh. Me and my sister looking like, they were like, hey. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? They were like, no, we good. I was like, okay. So we walk up to them. They looking at us like in a weird way, and they looking at them like in a weird way, and the energy was so off. And once we got in the building, they played the music, but it still looks like nothing wasn't set up. It was just like a boxing ring and a lot of poles. Okay. And oddly, my guy didn't come after me. Like, he's supposed to be right behind me. He's outside talking to them. I'm not knowing what's going on. All I'm thinking like, oh my God, it's about to be a party. And we never been invited. So Sherry, she was already on alert, my sister.
You do it, Sherry.
She was like, something ain't right. And I was like, I don't know now, because this getting weird. So he comes back in there, my dude, he's like, hey, babe. I'm like, why you so extra now? Like, I don't get it. And he was like, man, I was just talking. That's our friend. They cool. Damn, you was on an episode of Cheaters. Right. So I'm like, oh, okay. The girl come up. Now, she's looking at me. I'm looking like, she was like, D, let me talk to you. And he was like, what? What? Let me talk to you. So they went into this little bathroom, and he said, I'll be back. We just got to talk. My dumb man like, okay. I don't know what Sherry and her dude doing, but all I know is it was very awkward. So it took them 5 minutes to come out the bathroom. So now I'm looking like, no, I'm not feeling this. This is nobody finna play me. And then so he comes out. He was like, see, we just had to talk. And she over here smiling. She looking at me up and down. And then so the music started playing. And then remind you, he's standing by himself. He tried to grab me to dance on him. And nobody there but us. And the girl, she decided to get him, grab him, and start like grinding on him. Like, this my nigga kind of shit. I was like, I know this nigga just didn't got there and let the girl dance on him. He's going to hell for this. I wasn't. So she just dancing like, yeah, this my nigga, bitch. You thought you had one and you can't hear. I was like, oh, okay, that's how we doing it, cuz. Okay, so me and my sister looking some type of way, and I just like, no, I'm about to go. So me and my sister, we bounced. So we are furious at this point. We go back through the past, and I'm like, I can't believe he tried to play me. Are you serious? He's stupid as I was going in. And she was going in too. I'm like, what they thought we was some dummies? And I was like, I can't believe I let him even last that long to even go in the bathroom. Anyway, so we get there to the house. Now my cousin, baby mama is there. So we telling her the situation. Yada, yada, yada. She said, y'all want to go beat them bitch ass? I was like, see, I ain't no fighter. I ain't never fought nobody in my life. So I was like, yeah. She like, come on, we'll go over there. I told them boy not no good, especially the little light-skinned one. I'm crazy. Right. I was like, yeah, let's go. And she was so serious. Now, we ain't never been in a fight where my sister have, but I haven't been. So we get up to the party, and everybody is there now. It's so weird because I thought nobody wasn't there but us. We go, like, once we came to the party, the girl come out, and I see, she was like, hey, sis. She like, you talking about my sister? I was like, oh, that's your sister? She like, oh, she a hoe anyway. I was like, bro, this your sister? And she like, yeah, don't worry about that. They went, look, they ain't nobody. I promise you. And I was like, man, she done got up. And I'm thinking I'm about to fight somebody because I don't even know how to fight for real. I'm just like this. Just because I'm feeling hard in front of them. Right, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, that shit, I was surprised. And look, they having a whole conversation. She was like, you gonna see mama or something like that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how the fuck this turn left? So my guy come out after her sister went right back in after they had guessed her sister. My guy come back out. Hey, what's up, babe? Where you went to? Why you left? Nigga, you know why I left. Now I'm hard now. I'm saying all the shit. Nah, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Move. Oh, we acting like that? Yeah. He said, fine then. And he walked off. He went right back in. Just said, fuck me. Didn't care about my feeling at all. So I'm like, okay, cool. And y'all, that was like the most embarrassing summer ever. But I'm going to tell you the moral of the story. We end up seeing them, like, I think the last weekend because I ended up erasing his number. I had like 64 boys I was talking to. So I scratched his name up. I said, shoo, he's gone. And my sister was just like, who the next victim? It wasn't that. Okay, anyway, that sounds horrible, but you know what I'm coming from.
You know what.
So, yeah. We see her, and I'm looking at him. He looking at me. I feel like I ain't even know the nigga. Who? D who? And y'all, we found out, like, later on, they got caught, like, having sex with some other girls, butt naked, and they ran out the house. Like, somebody's parents done found them. And it was like, I'm glad God got me out of that situation because I didn't know what I was doing. That was my first, like, real boyfriend. Like, well, I wouldn't even call him a boyfriend. I don't know what the fuck he really is. And I found out they died. I think a year later. R.I.P. Rest their soul. You know, little cheating ass fucker. I hope you don't do that in heaven. I'm just glad. I'm sorry. No. All right. God forgive me. God forgive me. And that's what happened when you cheat on me. I'm just kidding. All jokes aside.
Stop.
Look. All jokes aside.
Man.
God rest their soul. I don't know what one died, but God rest their soul, because that was a tough summer. That was hot girl summer went wrong. Look at Kid, she laughing. And that's all I have for y'all for the day, y'all. Like, that shit was horrible. Like, after that, I learned my lesson. Don't ever date a guy who think they too cute. That's why I looked at light-skinned guys like, oh, God, he remind me of this guy. That's what I always say now. But I try not to pin that on everybody. But, yeah. So I hope y'all enjoy my story. And y'all got a little kick out of this little crazy. Our life is crazy as fuck. You know, so thank y'all for tuning in. And, you know, I check y'all back later. So nothing but black love, peace, and abundance to you all. Number love from your girl Spiritual Meat, a.k.a. Shamika Black Love. Okay, let me stop. Well enjoyed. Thank you. Why the fuck I'm clapping? I thought y'all gonna clap for me, man. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you next time.